All right. Okay, we're gonna get a few things set up. This one's one of my favorites. It is a fan favorite. Okay. All right, you guys. We're gonna do some freeze-dried cooking. I'm gonna turn you guys though around so you guys can see it. I have to clean the containers. They have not been cleaned. We've cooked so many times in this. Hi guys, welcome in, welcome in. I don't know if we have anybody over on the YT side, but we're live both on both platforms. We're just gonna show some basic level cooking with freeze-dried whole cellars, because a lot of people have questions on how easy it is and how hard it is. It is super easy. So today, tomorrow, and the next day, we're gonna be showing 3 different ways that you're able to cook freeze-dried food from a standpoint, right? Because everybody's gonna have different options on the way that they're gonna be able to cook up their freeze-dried food. For me, I have Jackeries. I'm gonna turn off this lighting because it's horrible right there. I have Jackeries, so I'm able to run any of these appliances with my Jackeries because I have an abundance of solar generators. Now, not everybody's gonna have that, so we're also gonna be doing tomorrow, we'll be cooking with Sterno all the exact same foods. So we're gonna do the exact same thing from every single day, the exact same meal. So we've got freeze-dried potatoes, we have freeze-dried eggs, we have freeze-dried broccoli. So tomorrow's live will be the exact same food, but cooked a different way. Freeze-dried cornbread, freeze-dried mini egg rolls, freeze-dried pulled pork, freeze-dried exotic grains, and freeze-dried pumpkin pound cake. These are all a fan favorite. Everybody loves them. So you have the choice of 8 different foods being cooked 3 different ways. This way, everybody starts to feel a little bit more comfortable when it comes to freeze-dried food. So you're not overwhelmed, like you don't know how to rehydrate it the right way. No, it's not like, oh, you're just pouring in hot water. Some of them you can, some of them you don't. They're all over the place, just depending, because you're working with real whole foods. And then we're gonna be doing, of course, we'll do a whole segment on Mountain House. I love Mountain House. I use it all the time. But for this one, we're gonna use all of our whole foods. So we have 8 varieties of food that we're gonna be cooking up and giving it some love. And then tomorrow we'll be using Sterno stoves for the exact same food. The exact same food. So I'm gonna put all the Sterno, go in that direction. I'm gonna plug in our steamer. I'm gonna fill it up, plug it in. I can run this steamer off of my Jackery anytime I feel like it. It does not pull too many wattages, and also a different kettle, so that everybody knows how to cook food from every different perspective. Because let's just say a lot of people get really overwhelmed, and freeze-dried food is not something you should be overwhelmed with. So first I'm gonna get this guy going, and then I'm gonna get the kettle going also. We'll move, I don't know. We're gonna move the Sterno over a little bit. So it's super easy. Are we all good? Everybody's good? We got people over here on YouTube. We got people over here on TikTok. I'm not gonna be able to read the chat as much as I would like to, but we'll still be able to do it. All right, so we're gonna get the kettle going. We have a kettle. We'll get it going with boiling water. I'll move that as close into the middle as I can. It's a possibility that I might have to re-angle all of the cameras. Start that one off. And we'll just start basic level, okay? Basic level, okay? On this, just gonna turn it up. We're just gonna get it hot. And I'll show you the first ones that I'm gonna put in, okay? So we have cornbread. We'll go over what it looks like, what the texture is like when you're eating it. This is one of my favorites. There's like 4 left or 3 left now after this one. It's completely freeze dried. It's hard as a rock. You would not want to bite into this. But when we put it in, and I'm going to do a couple of them in there. Steamers are some of the easiest things to run with freeze dried food, and it keeps the food going in immaculate condition. All right, next one, that one's gonna be boiled water. All right, so the next one we're gonna do is egg rolls. That's super easy. Super easy. Hi guys, welcome into the chat. I can't really read the chat from here. But we have miniature egg rolls. I'm gonna take these to each one of you guys. I'll show TikTok and I'll show YouTube. That is a freeze-dried egg roll, okay? You're gonna cover it with a desired amount of hot water. Then you can either throw it in a steamer or you can let it rehydrate, take it out and wrap it up in paper towel. We're gonna steam it. Why? Because you can steam a lot of freeze-dried food to bring them back to their original form, I should say. Actually, we're gonna do 3 dipped in hot water. Do 4 or 5, okay? All right, I have hot water already boiling over here. I'm just gonna pour this in just a little bit. I'm just gonna submerge these really quick, okay? Just a nice little damp where they're dripping her off. Just going in, okay? Nice little damp, dripping her off. Sounds wrong. It does not take a lot of wattage to run this, okay? Make sure you smash your thumbs up button over on YouTube and make sure you're hitting that like button over here on TikTok. All right, so that one, this one's one of my favorites. Okay, next one. This is the absolute favorite. Hold up. You're sore?
Yes, I can barely walk down the stairs.
You can barely walk down the stairs?
I'm gonna freaking do 2 more hours tomorrow and 2 hours today.
I don't know, but we're on live in the kitchen right now.
I know. I have a really cute outfit for Disneyland, but I have no idea if I have any of them.
Okay. We're live right now.
I know that's why I'm not
No,
looking
okay.
over there.
All right, so we have, what is this one? Freeze-dried pumpkin pound cake. This one's my favorite. This one I have ordered in bulk. We're gonna cook up 2. If we have space to do 2, I think we'll have space. Yeah, I have 2. She goes, do you have 2 cameras running right now? Those ones,
Live on 2
easy.
sides?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube and TikTok.
Oh.
She goes, oh. And thank you guys all for the prayers for my daughter. She's right here. She's doing a lot better. But it was a rough go for about 3 weeks. Do you want to try some freeze-dried desserts? She's nodding yes.
Yes, I
Will you go throw a t-shirt on so that you can come on here?
Yeah.
I'll bring my daughter on so you guys can get to know her.
Ah, my legs hurt.
She's definitely a big part. Like she is my little survivalist kid. She likes to try new foods, freeze-dried foods, and she always wants me to recommend what I recommend for her. And so this is Freeze-Dried Wholesalers. Right now, they have a huge sale going on to get 35% off of orders like $200. You can use the code Doomsday Queen to get that. Or if you just want to save money, Charmingly Frugal, you don't want to go big, but you want to save some money, Charmingly Frugal will save you 15%. Crispy Snacks, thank you so much. But yeah, we're gonna steam those ones up. I'm gonna get this water boiling, and then I'm gonna show you freeze-dried broccoli, exotic grains, and the smoked pulled pork, okay? So we got this one going right there. I need to get the other stovetop out. That might be the hardest part right now, because I don't remember where I put my electric skillet. That one might be the questionable part. But we'll use it in clear Tupperware so you guys can see. So, super easy one. We'll do the grains in the larger container. We'll do the exotic grains. This one is very, very easy. You remove your oxygen absorber. You pour the stuff, like desired amount, into a container. Cover it with boiling water or hot water and let it stand until it rehydrates. It's pretty quick. So this is like the ABC, the easiest motion of freeze-dried food is pouring just boiling water on it. Oh, that's super cute. All right, everybody say hi to my daughter. This is my daughter. She's gonna help taste test some freeze-dried food. I don't know if TikTok can see. There we go. All right, so we got fire roasted vegetables, which is super easy.
I want to eat the pumpkin, whatever, the bread.
So we're gonna just pour boiling water over it. Do you wanna go get me a spoon? And we're gonna just let this rehydrate.
Can I eat anything right now?
No, nothing's ready right this moment. As soon as it's ready, I will tell you, I promise. I'm trying to see which one's ready. She's like, is there anything ready right now? Now here's the deal. When your kid is willing to eat freeze-dried food, you know it's good. Huh.
That's what I want to do for the second day.
The second day?
Mm-hmm.
Boiling hot water right over the broccoli. Sorry, I didn't even tell you guys that. This one's broccoli. Okay, nope, don't turn on any reels or music. They get mad at that kind of stuff. They could get mad at a lot of things.
This is what I wanted to show about. Because I have the cutest teal Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
That would go so with this outfit.
Do you have anything similar color?
No, I need to go to the store
Okay.
and buy teal shorts and...
Okay, so this one is hot. It's boiled water over it. Just gonna submerge that one. Same with the broccoli. We'll just get it back to rehydrated form.
You got something? You have... Let me get it.
The egg rolls, they're almost there. They're almost there. I need to find the hot skillet. I'm gonna go grab the hot skillet so that we can fry up the egg rolls because those ones are almost done.
You got one of these.
Let's take it over this way.
Okay.
You got one. Grab one.
Wait, oh.
See you have a container. Grab one.
I want some mustard.
Mustard.
Mustard is so good with mustard.
I do not remember where that hot plate is.
I don't even know what a hot plate is. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Superman Day for Dance.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. And yesterday, and we won a prize, like cotton candy, and I want to try and win something, so.
There we go. I had the wrong setting on. That one's almost done. Pretty sure this one's almost done. This one's super easy. Any of the grains, just pour boiling water on them. Just figured I'd show you guys. Don't get intimidated by freeze-dried food. The more intimidated you are by it, the harder you make it for yourself. There is a wide variety of companies out there. Some are just pour hot water on, you're good to go. Some are not. You just have to choose which one you want to do. No, you do not need it. So this is what I said earlier. Great question. KB just asked, do you have to have a steamer to cook freeze-dried food? No. So for the next 3 days, we're going to be doing this one. Today is the steamer as if I was plugged into my Jackery, okay? The next day, we're going to steam it up using Sterno, which is Sterno cans, and a way of how you can steam some of these items, how you can cook them the other way and rehydrate them other ways. Don't be intimidated by freeze-dried food. There's so many different ways that you can rehydrate it and cook it as if it was normal food inside your home. So I don't want you guys to feel like overwhelmed, like, oh, I can't do this, or oh, I don't have that kind of an equipment. No, we're gonna show like 3 different ways each and every day for the next 3 days. Now I just gotta figure out if I have a cord long enough. The only reason I know this way really well is where I was teaching people like just simple, easy ways. I mean, once you start prepping for if the grid was to go down and you're not just using a gas generator or a stove, like a wood stove, what other ways can you use to cook foods? And so when I'm out, like out at the property, I mean, we don't have electricity there. We don't have any of that. So I'm gonna cook it over my campfire versus with a steamer. And this exact same meal I've done both ways. You can find a video on my YouTube page showing me cook the exact same one. I think a freeze-dried steak is what I was cooking also with a lot of the same meals. All right, so this one right here, this is the freeze-dried shredded pork. My favorite way is to rehydrate it with warm water. Look at that. Look at those chunks. Look at that. Look at that chunk. They look like this. I'm just gonna add hot water over the top, rehydrate it, and then I'm gonna fry it up in a pan. And I'm gonna fry up the egg rolls. Because I like mine to be a little bit crispy on the outside. Who in here likes their egg rolls a little crispy on the outside? So when we're talking freeze-dried food, you want all the capabilities of it. All the capabilities. The potatoes, I like doing them with boiling water. Boil them first and then put them in a steamer. Or if you're over a fire, I just put a silicone insert inside my pan and then I put them on top of it with a little bit of water and it just makes a natural steamer. It just keeps that texture the way I would like it to be. And obviously, if I'm gonna cook a bunch of freeze-dried food, I'm gonna want the texture the way I want it. My daughter is right here, she's gonna eat it too. This is food that is kid-friendly. It's food that you eat every day. Like it's an easy food to prep with. Yep, so meat will only soak up the amount of water it needs. It will never over soak. It will never like dissolve out. If you ever see meat do that, then it wasn't real meat. So this is what the roast beef or the pulled pork looks like. It's just regular pulled pork. It's already rehydrated. I'm gonna just drain it and fry it. This is from Freeze Dry Wholesalers. If my moderators can write everything in the comment section, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, Christina. The last one we have is the eggs, and I'm a little picky when it comes to my freeze-dried eggs. Okay, I will be straight across the board with you. I have tried freeze-dried eggs, MRE eggs, every type of egg, okay? Between the slimy and the gross, I am a snob when it comes to eggs. I will only freeze-dry my own eggs, and I will only do these ones. The rest, ooh, and Mountain House breakfast one. Both of those, they match, but any other company, no. I truthfully believe like they just all have a little bit of a texture difference, and some people throw in shortcuts when they're creating their freeze-dried meals. And I feel like this company, Mountain House, and me, we don't cut any shortcuts, so then you get nice, fluffy eggs. All right, I'm gonna just drain this guy out, and then we'll get ready to fry it up. Okay. I don't know where I could turn the camera to a little bit better. We're gonna get a cast iron on because that's what I normally cook with while I'm out. It's just easier. But yeah, this is my real kitchen. This is what it's really like. You love your cast iron? I don't think you guys can see as well, so I'm gonna kind of rotate you guys a little bit this way so you guys can see. I don't know if I don't know if I did it right. It looks like that. Let's see. I'm trying to see because if you guys can see both phones. So I'm trying to make sure that everything kind of like stays in the shot so you guys can see. Don't be intimidated by freeze-dried food. Freeze-dried food is not intimidating. The more you use it, the more you practice with it, the less intimidated you are by it. So like the broccoli's done. I'm just gonna drain the water. It's a perfect water to pour over your dog's food. It's filled with nutrients. And then we have this one. I'm gonna see if the rice has fully absorbed it yet. This one probably has like 4 more minutes. The rice is still a little bit hard. Kaylee,
Yeah,
you wanna come try a broccoli?
sure.
Sure?
Cold. Did I turn off the AC?
I'll turn off the air conditioning. Blow on it first. Make sure it's not too hot. It should be good.
I like the Brussels sprouts.
You don't like the Brussels sprout sides? She's weird about broccoli.
I love
The stems.
the stem of it.
You like the stems?
Mm-hmm.
So is this a kid approval vegetable? Yeah? See? Kid approved.
The only vegetable I will not eat is the white stuff, the white one of these.
Oh, cauliflower? You don't like cauliflower? Yeah, she's not a cauliflower fan. Okay, that is hot. Yeah, you can have the pulled pork. Okay, go ahead and get off right there. I'll make you a plate here in just a second, okay? Okay. So these are just 3 ways. This is the electronic way that's easy, right? You have a skillet, you got a kettle, you got a steamer. All of those things can be used with a Jackery. I have a Jackery 2000 plus. I've used all of these before. I prefer over open flame method, which I'm gonna show you because it can be just a couple steps different.
Thighs hurt.
Sand and rain, mm-hmm. So it might not be like the most perfect like camera process you've ever seen, and I apologize. But the only way for you guys to learn how to cook with all these different methods is to see it day by day. So I don't have a cool studio, I wish I did, but showing you guys when I record when I'm out in the field, and I show you guys how I record over the stove, how I've made it work to my benefit over a stove versus with electric. So this is electric, this is easy. If you have an inverter, a solar inverter, you can run all of these. I've ran this so many times with our Jackery when the power's gone out. It works fine. It works great. Plus, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, especially in a situation, say something worse was to happen and you did not want people to know that you were cooking inside. You would not wanna go outside and have a fire. You wouldn't wanna be using a fire inside your own home. Obviously, smoke will be a telltale symbol. So this is just a great way for you to do it very discreetly. Yes, it does cost a little bit more money, but it is a great option in an emergency. I'm trying to read your guys' comments. So that one is frying up right now. I'm just gonna use this fork. I take this one with me every time. Every time I'm backpacking, I will take this in just a regular Ziploc bag or this whole bag. This is my tried and true favorite protein while I'm hiking, okay? I'm telling you right now, it's got 22 grams of protein in it. It's pulled pork. It tastes phenomenal. It's smoked pulled pork, so it's got all the flavor. It's great to add back into your diet, especially after a long trek. I don't want to have something that's just loaded with garbage. Hey, Kaylee. All right, we've now, it's so hot, okay? This is the cornbread. Kaylee, come here, come try the cornbread. She's like, you're making me a guinea pig. I'm gonna make her a guinea pig today. So it's super hot. Super, super hot. I don't know what the rules are with YouTube compared. TikTok, she's just gotta be with me. Breaking it apart. This is your cornbread. Look at how soft that is. You want the cornbread? She goes, oh, the cornbread? This one's really hot. That one's gotta cool down just a little bit. Try it.
It's warm.
It is warm. Don't burn yourself. It's hot, I told you.
Oh, yummy though.
Oh, it's yummy though? Is it kid approved?
I will eat this in the morning
Mm-hmm.
for breakfast. It's burning my fingers. I can't have people face on me doing weird faces.
They're not gonna do any, they're not gonna take screenshots or anything of you doing weird faces. Hey, I got this. It's really hot. Hot.
That would feel really good on my legs right now because I'm so cold.
You're so cold.
Yeah.
Guess what? We're gonna be feeding my kids with freeze-dried food today. Why? Because it's good, it's delicious. You want some? Blow on it.
Okay, that's
That one's a really good one, huh? This one's my favorite.
This tastes like you just like made it. Like.
Like I just smoked it on the smoker and tore it up.
It's so good.
Nobody needs to be feeding freeze-dried food that's not good and delicious. Is that Colton? Don't cross over here because the camera's on, okay?
And Mom, are the samples ready?
The sample's ready? Yeah, come here.
Just some of the cornbread.
Can you go put a shirt on? Try that, that one's cornbread. Go put a shirt on and then you can come over here and have a sample. They're always about the samples.
I really like this.
The meat, this one's my favorite.
You should make this more often.
See? That is the easiest part, you guys. So we got the broccoli. You want my stem?
Yeah.
Dexter's whining.
You want some? Can you have some of this?
Yeah, he can have it. It's just meat. He can have it. There's nothing bad on it.
No. You've had some stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna throw in.
What are those?
Those are egg rolls.
I want one.
I'm gonna saute them up. We might need just a little bit of water. We'll throw some bacon grease in. Just so we don't get like a stick to it. And yes, I use bacon grease. You can't change my mind. You can't change my mind.
It literally tastes like a dessert.
It does taste like a dessert. That one's a little hard on that side. I need to re-steam that one. Okay, this one's my favorite. Try that one.
What is it?
This is the pumpkin loaf. Once you try it, you won't go back. I'm telling you right now. One of my favorites.
Oh, it smells so good.
This one's a good one.
Oh, I'm gonna make this more often. Why don't you make this more often?
Because it's freeze-dried food. It's Mom's apocalypse food. Do you approve of it? Would you be okay eating like this during the apocalypse?
I want to be eating like this now.
I want to be eating like this now. See? That right there. This egg roll's almost done.
I'm back with the shirt.
You're back with a shirt?
And actually put it all the way on.
Put it on all the way.
Are the brownies ready?
I have only done the pumpkin loaf so far. I'll do the brownie one in just a moment. You want to try the pumpkin loaf?
Yeah.
It's like pumpkin bread.
I'm sharing the samples with Olivia and Abby. Can you give me some
I can give you a whole loaf.
Loaf?
A slice?
Oh, so hot, but so good.
Try a bite.
The loaf is amazing.
The loaf is amazing. He's taking it. And just like that, the 8-year-old just stole the pumpkin loaf. You can't make this up. It's not scripted. I'm telling you right now, when you fall in love with a certain type of food, then you fall in love with it. You don't need any gimmicks. No gimmicks. These are hot. This one, eat that one first because that one's going to be cooled down more. Okay?
I'm gonna go grab. Go.
Hot! Hot! Safe, unsafe practices here.
I can't
It's
even
hot.
bite into it. It's too hot.
It's way too hot. You should wait. You want to try some of the rice?
Sure.
Okay, we'll put it over on this side, okay? That one's got all the flavor. It's got
I
like
just blew that. all
quinoa,
over.
beans, peppers, corn. What else is in there? Brown rice. It's got a few.
It's got like mixed flavors. It's kind of like.
It's like fire roasted, huh? That's what it is. Fire roasted grains. She's like, it's got some mixed flavors in there.
Like the first bite.
This one's
like,
still always my favorite.
Okay.
Jack says, slow down, it won't go anywhere. Oh, unless my son comes in, which you just saw. He just took an entire slice and ran out.
Get my new phone cases.
Very cute.
This is a 9.5 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10. The cornbread gets hard.
It's a 10 out of 10.
Cornbread's 10 out of 10.
This
Okay.
is a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 on the pulled pork. Ancient grains.
This is like a 6 out of 10.
A 6 out of 10. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I
didn't-
haven't tried this yet because how hot it is.
Okay. Like 10 minutes to steam it.
Like an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 on the egg rolls. Okay. All right. What about broccoli?
Broccoli's broccoli.
Broccoli's broccoli. So for a vegetable standpoint, out of 10. What do we think?
Like out of 5, it would be like a 3 or 4.
You have two.
That's my sweatshirt.
Just in the laundry. Just wearing it to bed.
Okay.
Why do you have two phones?
I'm streaming on 2
YouTube.
different devices right now.
TikTok.
We're live.
YouTube, TikTok.
Oh, what do you do?
Bunch of different freeze-dried food. You want to try this?
No. I want mac and cheese.
Okay.
And the typical teenager said, no, I don't want to try any of this, and she was out.
I want a mac and cheese.
No, no.
Not on camera.
They're
Go
not
over there.
Oh, I'm not even on it. I'm literally just putting it on.
That's yours. Okay, I thought it was my phone.
The phone's right there.
Oh, don't burp on the camera.
I didn't.
All right.
That was yummy.
Jack's like, and yes, he did. So, does this help you guys understand that freeze-dried food is super easy? Like, this is phenomenal. This is amazing. But also, we can cook this up on a stove, okay? We can also cook it up over a fire. Like, it doesn't all have to be one size fits all when it comes to freeze-dried food. We can do it in so many different ways. And you want to try to have food that is actually worth eating, okay? If you pour water into something, it may say it's a whole meal, but will they actually eat it? Will you give the dogs water? They're freaking out behind us. You did your kids with an MRE last night? See, MREs are great. I mean, I served, my husband served. So, I mean, but here's the thing. When it comes to an MRE, who in here has actually ate MREs? Who in here has traded items out of their MREs? We kind of like to pick and choose what our flavors are that we like because some stuff is better than others. So just making sure that you guys are exploring your options with food. I love Freeze Dry Wholesalers. I love Mountain House. Mountain House is like my jump in the side-by-side when I'm out on a hike, when I jump out. It's one that I have in there, but also, for instance, like this is also in my pack all the time because it's a high amount of protein. It's great to just eat. It's easy to rehydrate. I can cook it anywhere. And it's small. It fits in my pack. It's great. And it rehydrates like double the size or triple the size. Like you guys saw, like look how big this piece is. That's pulled pork. That's huge. You're not getting like a little Ziploc that doesn't have much in it. Have a wonderful day, Jack. Hi, Scottish Prepper. Welcome in, welcome in. So this was just like a little impromptu live because so many people are talking about freeze-dried food and they just didn't know where to start or how to rehydrate it. And they were feeling a little overwhelmed while they were looking at it. So Freeze-Dry Foods is having a huge sale right now on a bunch of their pre-sale stuff. That is like 35% off of like orders like $200. Use code Doomsday Queen if you would like to. That's an option. You don't want to save money? Go for it. Don't save money. I don't care. But also you can use Charmingly Frugal just to save, you know, a small discount anywhere. But either one. But these are my favorites. So, and same with like Mountain House. I'm like tried and true. Each one serves such a different purpose and they're so great. You have ate them, freeze-dried MREs. Ooh, nice. All right, does anybody have any questions before I jump off these lives? Now that we did the steam one, tomorrow will be over an open flame. It will be with Sterno. So Sterno is completely safe. You can use it indoors. I'll try to figure out a better way to set this stream up so we can have both cameras right next to each other so nobody is missing anything. But Sterno is great because we have to go back to the Texas freeze. Like 270 something people died because they were cooking unsafely in their home in a time of crisis and an emergency. It was CO2 poisoning. So just making sure that everyone understands that you can cook indoors. You can cook indoors over a flame, but it has to be the safest way possible. Sterno also provides you a safe way to be able to cook inside if you do not have a wood fireplace. Not everybody has that luxury. So I try to find something safe for everybody because the world's a little crazy right now. Everybody is kind of feeling it. So tomorrow it should probably be around the same time. It'll probably be in the morning more than anything. I'll try to schedule it out and like post it on YouTube so you guys can know exactly what time. TikTok. There we go. Okay, I have to like close the app out if I get a phone call. All right, you guys, you have a wonderful afternoon. I will be back on live later and there should be a new YouTube video coming out today. And we're just gonna talk about kind of the current world affairs, what areas to kind of like look at. We were talking about holes in our preps and like kind of deciphering it. And so I'm gonna out myself today in today's video of the holes I have in my own preps right now. Things and areas that I overlooked. And so everybody's gonna overlook stuff. Everyone's gonna go through prepper fatigue where you prep, and then all of a sudden you're like, meh. And that can create holes. And everybody has them. Nobody is perfect. There's not a perfect prepper out there. But one of my favorite ones, like, you know, is just to fill in those holes. So if you feel like your long-term food storage is lacking, that's why I hosted this live so that when you do see freeze-dry wholesalers, you're not like, I don't even understand what they mean by rehydrate. Like, I just don't get it. I don't want it to be that way for you. Freeze-dried food is really easy once you start cooking with it and using with it, okay? And also seasoning your foods. What's a number one prepper rule, right? We always prep some seasoning, guys. It's not the number one rule, but who in here preps seasoning in your preps? Just out of curiosity. Hi, puppos. TikTok, there's a little bit less of a delay over there. They're all raising their hands. Hey, wife. Lots of seasonings, right? So when you get plain food that's freeze-dried, you can rehydrate it and then season it the exact way you want. So when I'm seasoning a prime rib, I want it so amazing, and so should you. Yep, go to Sam's, stock up. Exactly. Oh, it's Nunya. Hi, Nunya. But making sure that you're covering all your holes. Whether one of the biggest holes I feel like a lot of people are going to have is their fuel reserves. That is an area. So right now, because my daughter was so sick, I have not been able to, but my husband's going to do it once we leave. But he's going to go out to the property and get the containers of fuel because we're always in rotation, right? We're running fuel through when we're running the generators out there. And then we have our fuel reserves out there and we have fuel reserves here. He's really great about it because he'll retop them off and bring them right back out. But the last time we just hadn't done it. The pumpkin bread, I like to steam it. I like to dip it in water first and then throw it on the steamer. And you can do that over an open fire. You can create a steamer out of any pot and pan. It's super easy. No bland food. Nunya's like, no bland food and SHTF, which I agree. I agree completely. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was short-lived. It's not everybody's cup of jam of like learning how to cook freeze-dried food. But as you can tell, my kids have devoured and eaten like everything. One of the cornbreads is gone. That whole thing got ate. We have the egg rolls. She was gobbling those down. I think she ate like 2.5 of them. So good food. Fill in your holes on your preps. Take advantage of sales and deals right now, especially with the way the world is. That's the time you want to take advantage, okay? Because if the world's calm, they don't ever do anything. They want you to pay full price on things. So take advantage of them. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you guys later. I got to get ready to post a video on YouTube. So